Well, I am up on the mountain today and up here searching for a little bit of firewood. I've just been out chasing a little bit of really good hardwood so we can do a little bit of cooking with it. After, in particular, some nice iron bark and that. So in here having a look around for what I'm actually after and only getting that. So don't need a lot, just need enough to get us through. But I've got a little reminder down here of down here in front of me. I just stopped and to check on a bit of fallen timber, and got a little reminder of what's actually around here. I was coming down the track here, and you can see it drops off down that side. And there's a few standing iron bark. I'm after dead stuff, so up in there. And I saw this stump. I was following this little fence line along here. Saw this stump in here. Saw some fallen trees. Thought, beauty, might find something in there that's okay, that the white ants haven't eaten too bad. Got off here to check this stuff, which is all rotten out and yuck. And put my foot down here, look down, and hello, what's that? That is the skin of an eastern brown snake. There you go. So, snake's not here, but his skin, he's actually shed that off, and it's right there. You can see the timber that we're looking for here. This tree here was a dead standing tree. So just cut it down. It's obviously it's a little tree. Still got the bark wrapped around it, but it is really hard, really dry, and ready to go. Also found this stuff here, which is really nice and hard, and it just makes really good coals and burns really well. So we'll just keep having a look and see if we can find some more. I've moved up to the top of the hill up here, the top of our little mountain at the back of the property. Still getting some firewood. So we've got these big tall standing trees, and this is right up at the very top. The hill behind us up over here is actually, that's the highest point, just up in there. And I've been finding this stuff. So, and you can see here, it's really hard, really nice timber. So it burns, makes great coals, and makes it really good for cooking a spit or cooking a camp oven. So, or for those overseas, Dutch oven. We call it a camp oven in Australia. So there you go. That's what we've been looking for, some good hard stuff. And we've only got a little bit of it. You can see just down here. So you can see there's only a little bit going around, and there's plenty of branches falling off the trees. So we'll just keep plodding along and find some timber. Well, there we go. We have got our little tray of firewood all cut there in the back of the mule. That's enough there to keep us going for a little bit, just to get some good coals going for the cooking fires, and all good. Little chainsaw, great again. A few people have asked why we choose the Ryobi stuff and the cordless ones instead of petrol tools. Just ease, simple. Instead of carrying around fuel everywhere for, I'd have to carry fuel for both the mule and for the chainsaw. I've only got to carry the one thing of fuel now, and I could just carry some oil, I suppose, but why? When I've got an electric chainsaw that works great. So we're firing up the wooshka, and that's some of that wood that we just went and got smoking away in there. Just throwing a couple of fire lighters into the bottom and throw it in, and we'll show you some of the coals that we get from this decent timber. You can see now that those coals are really starting to form and really looking good in there. And we've actually just put our chook. So this is one of our chickens that we grow ourselves. So that is on the spit over the fire. Probably a little bit hot at the moment, but we can always take it off and give it a rest. So looking good though. Now the heat from that fire was just getting way too much, and you can see every time a bit of the chicken drips down into there, it flares up. So I had to put the bead tray in to stop a bit of the flame flying up there and hitting it, and that seems to help out just a little bit. So there you go, a little bit of a tip for you if you're cooking on the wooshka. There you go, that is our chicken on the spit and fire cranking along absolutely beautifully. We're going to close this one up and we're going to go and feed some animals before dinner's ready, before we run out of light. So have a good day, guys.